Welcome to session 3 of Unleash Your Inner Greatness Challenge. My name is Shannon Morrison, and I'm here today live on Zoom with Iris Doolittle and this amazing human. I'm so excited that you're here today with me for this last and final day of this challenge. There is other mastermind courses. This is just kind of a briefing of how to talk nicely to yourself and change your mindset, because self-love is first and foremost how we can change how we think of ourselves and change our future. Okay, so that's kind of what we're diving into this last 3 days and actually the last week, right? And today is the final day. So you guys that are watching this on the recording, welcome to this last recording for this event, this session. And we're going to dive into a presentation, a little bit of recap, but mostly our position today, or our focus, is to unleash a core belief that's holding you back. And so Iris gets the opportunity to do that one-on-one without in a group setting. So this is an awesome opportunity, Miss Iris. I'm so glad and grateful for you being here. And we're going to use a protocol out of the GEM book, Generational Emotional Mapping book, written by Joyce. And we're going to use that belief statement sheet that you guys have as a downloadable version in Mastermind, along with those other tools as well. But that is what we're going to work on. And I'm going to share my screen, start this presentation. If you guys have any questions, put it in the chat, and I will get back to you and answer those. Okay. So we are going to share my screen, move you down to present. Listen to me talk to myself as I do this.
It's a sign of greatness up here.
That's powerful. I love every bit of that. I will take that affirmation. I will take that. While you're talking to yourself, this is like power within, right? All right. So we are going to, this is the last and final day of this challenge, right? Unleash your inner greatness by changing the words we tell ourselves, right? And it's all about self-care. I love this image. It kind of makes me giggle a little bit as stealing a word from you. It makes me giggle a little bit, but it is absolutely true. You need a balance and a self-care recipe. All right. This is just different ideas on how to get yourself into like grounding, get yourself from like, or like a moment where you're just about ready to lose your crap, right? And get you back down to feeling of gratitude or centering or calmness. And so just going around this table, a little bit of fresh air, right? If you go outside and get some fresh air, if you move your body, if you get in the trees we talked about, right? It makes you feel better. Being creative, maybe art is your thing, or music is your thing, or creating or adding to your dream board that we've already worked on, right? Essential oils, we talked about that last time too, if you smell an essential oil, it goes straight to your brain, increases your mood almost instantly. Okay. And then a dollop of self-love or self-gratitude. And that is really how we encourage you guys to start your day or end your day. Self-love or self-gratitude. Girl, you got this. Or, oh my gosh, that messy bun is looking fabulous today. Or you look amazing in that color, right? Thank you for your ginormous smile, because it's going to make me have my presentation even better, right? So just a little bit of gratitude goes a long way. Just kind of little healthy reminders. And we talked about the Wellness Toolbox, and I put together in a graphic because you guys, I am a picture person. I like things that are written down, but I absolutely love images. And so these are the things we talked about. The last session we had, I believe it was yesterday. So music, essential oils, going for a run, meditation or yoga, a hot bath goes a long ways. And reading your favorite scripture or your favorite book, a mantra, or your favorite self-development book. And I have a long list of self-development books that I love. I love Brene Brown and Mel Robbins and Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi and all these wonderful authors that just put the power of goodness into your mind and your heart, and just empower you to do your mission or the thing you want to do. Okay. And the last two things on here are so important, okay? And we might have missed this step yesterday, so we're just following through today. What you put in and on your body makes a huge difference on your emotional wellness, on your emotional wealth or health, actually wealth too. So green cleaning, if you guys use things that are natural to clean your home instead of like the chemicals or the bleach or those components that really attack our nervous system and our adrenals, we're going to feel better. Our serotonin is going to be higher levels. Our emotions won't be just challenged, and our immunity won't be challenged. So green cleaning, we use that in my home, and I really encourage people that come to me in GEM or for wellness consults to really just change those products one at a time. It is not an all like just change everything today, right? It is actually a stepping stone to get green in your home, because that's really the basis of when we come home. We're supposed to be safe and secure. It's where we sleep. It's where we're supposed to recharge, right? And so when we have those positive things, those green cleaning elements, we're going to do our dishes, or we're going to clean our counters or our bathrooms, or on our sheets even, that allows our body to recharge during the night. And then lastly, that little element of food, right? Our food as we know it 50 years ago was way better than it is now. So we have the availability because our lives and our jobs and our career, and we have all these hats, right? We talked about all these hats, and our lives might be more rushed. We might spend more time in traffic than we actually do getting to, being at the place we want to be. Or our kids might be in sports. It depends on what, if your kids are at home still. And so I know, and I appreciate everybody's routine, and it's a little harder, but it will absolutely benefit you if you're going to eat whole foods, okay? Or eat whole foods more often during your day, or just choose one meal a day where you're just going to like be intentional about it. Because there is going to be times where you're at ball games where you can't eat whole foods, and you're going to eat the popcorn or the hamburger that is there. So just the more you can do that and put that goodness into you, the more your body will take care of you as well. It's kind of a shared progress there. Does that make sense? These images like kind of incur wellness toolbox, right? Getting out in nature and all those things.
And your food one, this summer, I ate so much funeral food for so long that I completely threw all my healthy food practices out the window. And I'm back to healthy again, trying to be, but man, that's hard.
It is hard because once we put really they're like grandma used to cook, right? Like carb full, butter filled, like goodness, right?
Yes.
But it's like eating Thanksgiving dinner all the time, right? Then we start craving those carbs. We start craving those cheesy hash browns and those really, full foods, or the baked goods even, right? And so it is, it's hard, but when you can just add a little bit, or choose your lunch to be your wholesome food, or choose your supper to be your wholesome food, it just kind of gets you in a routine, and then pretty soon you're just eating goodness, right? And the produce that we have right now, you just really have to eat more of it, or get organic. And even then you still should have supplements, right? We talk about our doTERRA supplements and our gut health, because 80% of your serotonin is found in your gut. 80% of your immunity is found in your gut. And so it's really about what you put in your body, right? That's going to help your emotions, help your mental state, help you ground or center and not get to those overwhelming emotional states, right? Or it's easier to come back to center if you do have good gut health, right? Thank you so much for sharing that, Iris. I appreciate that. So this goes into the self-care, right? We talked about the self-care package on day one, and I just wanted to bring it up today as well, because somebody in our group did mention, hey, I need to know more about that. So I brought it up again today. Relax and renew is what I call this set, because Serenity is really great to help you sleep. Copaiba in conjunction with that is going to be a powerful supplement to help you relax, to get to sleep, and maybe help even with some of that discomfort. And Adaptive is formulated to calm your central nervous system, lower that GABA, create those times of critical crisis and emotional upheaval to be centered, right? It has an amazing blend of different essential oils, where the one you can just smell, put in a diffuser, and it accesses your brain and changes your emotional state really, really quickly. And the other is a capsule. So they're really, you just ingest them like you would, any other thing, and they're going to regulate you throughout your day. I really like them at night because it helps me sleep as well. I get a way better sleep if I take Adaptive at night. So this is an option. If you'd like more information about this, absolutely message me or DM me or email me through the mastermind email, and I will help you get this collection of self-care. So we talked about this on Monday, and this affirmation tree is near and dear to my heart. And so if you have not downloaded it, I repeat, please download it. Make this a tangible piece to add to your dream board. Make this a tangible piece on your background of your computer, or the wallpaper on your phone, and choose a mantra weekly, or choose like what you need today. So I'm going to ask you, Iris, as you look at this, is there a different mantra or a different statement that comes out to you today than you saw on Monday?
Yes, today I will change my life.
Oh, that is powerful. I like that power. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. All right, so let me look at this, and because we get something every single time. And so today I'm seeing I am passionate. I know it's in white and it's in big letters, but I absolutely am passionate into doing what I'm doing and providing this challenge in my masterminds, just because I really wholeheartedly want to help women unleash the negative beliefs that are holding them back from their purpose. And our negative beliefs, I know, are generational shit shows, right? It's generational things that are passed down. And as we live our life and as we get older, those things, just the dams of those things, or the limitations get stronger and bigger, and then it causes more discomfort, more emotional upheaval, and then more disease, right? We just tend to kind of fall apart if our emotions are not released and we do not work through those things. Okay, so I am passionate, and yours is, Iris, is which one? Where is it at? Oh, today I will change my life. I see it. I found it. The top of the tree. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Did you write it down? I'm going to write mine down.
I better.
I am passionate. All right, and those of you that are watching the recording, write down your mantra. You can write these all down and use them as different mantras throughout your month. Like I said, I did give that sheet that you can use for a weekly sheet or a daily sheet, where you put a different mantra or a daily belief or a positive mindset start of your day. You can use that weekly or daily if you want to, or monthly. So today I'm passionate. I'm write that down, and I'm gonna keep that with me today. All right, so this is I posted this today, and we talked about mindset and gratitude, and things that I do every day is I read a chapter in a book, I listen to a neural tool, and I have this app on my phone called the I Am app. Okay, and it has all these different things that you can put on there. It's like gratitude or mindset or health or business stuff, and I have mindset, obviously. And so today, this came up today. And I am grateful that I can see challenges as stepping stones to growth and success. And that is what this challenge is about. That is what the course is about. Can you see that the challenges in your life are stepping stones to get your legs, to challenge you to grow, to challenge you to be stronger, to challenge you to succeed with whatever mission you are on, because these things you went through, even though, right? We talked about that yesterday and Monday, even though, and that's where I am. And that's that mantra I have, even though. So if your answer is no, like you do not see this, you cannot see this, you do not understand how mindset can change the game, then I absolutely would encourage you to take the full course today. So that is just a mantra that I posted today, and I absolutely loved it. What do you think about this mantra, Iris? What do you feel when you read this?
This is pretty much every day for me. I'm always saying, instead of saying, oh, this happened to me, I'm saying, oh, this happened to me. How am I going to use that to move forward?
Because of this.
Yes.
Even though, absolutely. You can switch anything, right? You can, anything that happens, be like, okay, so like this happened. So what do I do now, right? Everything that happens in your day is a choice and a decision making opportunity to change that situation, right? It is an opportunity. And if you think of it as an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, that changes your mindset, right? It doesn't matter. This happened. Okay. So next, what can we do, right? It is a stepping stone or a chance or an opportunity. And that's what we have to change our thoughts. Instead of like, well, shitty things just continue to bring into my life. And I just, oh my gosh, I'm just can't even understand. I'm tired and it's Friday and it feels like a Monday, right? This is an opportunity to change something. I love that. Thank you, Iris. So I do have a couple courses. This one is going to start next week. For the limited time offer, it is only $97. That is one gem session. Okay. And we are going to go through things passionately and really, really present and get to the bottom. And you're going to get a gem session. All right. You're going to get the tools and you're going to have continued support from me in email. And I know, Iris, you do gem. So this is just kind of a recap for you. But this is a really awesome opportunity. It is a 1 week course. We just did a challenge, but this is actually going to be diving into this way more than we just did in this challenge. This will start next week. It is the last time it's going to be at that price of $97. So if you're watching this recording, hurry and message me and get on this mastermind course for this price. And then the next one will start November 1st, and that is the full immersive. There's going to be more bonuses in this, but it is 3 months one-on-one with me. You're going to have weekly 90-minute Zooms. We're going to do the tools, do the workbook. You're going to get a workbook. You're going to get the gem book. You're going to get a package of mail in the mail of goodness from Shannon. And you're going to get continued email support and then me forever to support you. But it's a 3-month deep dive and then 3 months of support as you learn how to do gem with your family or with yourself. And then there's going to be tons of bonuses in there. A wellness journal, a yoga session, a neuro tool. So you're going to get a lot of really amazing things in there, as well as the 3 months deep dive with me. Okay. That will start November 1st of 2020 is the first session of the full immersive. All right. So what we're going to work on today is really all about, we talked this week about changing our words to positive, starting our day with gratitude, changing, talking to ourselves like we would our bestie, right? Because it's going to make our days go better and our future more positive. And today is our day to really dive in and figure out the core belief that's holding you back. And they are one of these 10 things. Okay, so we're going to show you in real time or in recorded time. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to tap into, get centered, and what EFT is a little bit. We're going to show you a little piece of kinesiology or muscle testing, and we're going to figure out what Iris's core belief that's holding her back. And then we're going to go through that with one session of GEM. Okay, we're going to go through the protocol today, and we're going to have you write it down. Iris, do you have a piece of paper? I want you to also write it down. So just remember your paper, Iris, 1 through 10. And I think I have a couple more slides, and we'll just dive into looking at each other face to face.
Face to face. Oh, I love when we look at each other face to face.
Awesome. So as you're writing down on your paper 1 through 10, this is our goal for today. And then I just wanted to also just give you guys my website at the end here. And my business name is My Resilient Wellness. And so my website is going to be this, my-rw.com for My Resilient Wellness. Okay. So I will stop the share and then we will dive into this belief that's holding you back. I am so excited. I'm so excited for this. Iris, we have not actually done this together, have we?
since the
training.
yeah,
So,
right.
yeah. So 4 years ago, I went to a training. Iris, actually, I talk about Iris a lot, and I talk about her in my group. And we talked about her last challenge, right? And so Iris was the person that put it in front of my face and in my on my news feed, and she messaged me repetitively, and she was like, Shannon, like, my goal is to help. My mission is always to help women and people with pain and discomfort. And I always knew that emotions and pain were connected. That was what my core belief is. Emotions and pain are connected. Where did mental health or discomfort or fibromyalgia come from? They're the same thing in my world, right? So if you can fix an emotion, if you can unleash somebody's negative emotion that is stuck in them, you're going to relieve a pain point. I always have thought this. When I went to this GEM conference, Generational Emotional Mapping conference in Lincoln with Iris that day, we were able to learn what GEM was. And you'll learn that in the actual course for generational emotional mapping, or breaking the emotional chains. But it really goes to the root of the emotional issue. It goes to the root because as we grow, things happen, and negative things occur, and trauma occurs, right? And that kind of just sinks into our DNA code. And when we have children, that DNA code is passed on. So that's where the generational cycle starts, right? And so my great grandma might have had a trauma event, and this created shoulder discomfort with her, and then she passed this down, right? Just like thyroid is passed down, thyroid issues, or adrenal fatigue, or diabetes, all those things are passed down your DNA code. That's why it's genetic, right? That's why you have to put it on your sheet when you go to the doctor. This is when in my family, right? It's in your genetic code. And emotions and discomfort are the same. And I went to that just with that knowledge, but I really didn't know what GEM was going to do for me. And I was on this mission. I've always wanted to help women with trauma and help them get through those traumas, or people that have come through domestic violence or abuse, find peace and find their inner greatness, if you will, for a long time. And when I went to do this GEM conference, back to there, I had shoulder pain that I had carried since I could remember in junior high. Shoulder discomfort that was like I was holding a 50-pound bag of dog food on my shoulders, and it never went away. And I was taking ibuprofen, more ibuprofen than I should have, because I was getting bloody noses all the time. And Iris knew this. This is why I started using doTERRA and essential oils, because it was for discomfort, right? And Iris was like, you have to come to this conference. Single mom, Shannon over here was like, girl, I don't have the money for this. I can't come to this. And she's like, but I just feel this pull that you have to be there. So long story short, I went. We learned the things. We sat there with 13 other people, I believe. And we went through the protocol. We were able to, the last day, go through and work on our stuff, our emotional crap, for an entire session, right? And obviously I tested, and my testing was, I muscle tested for my root issue, and my root issue was my shoulder pain. Like I didn't know that was going to come up, right? But I didn't know the connection with it, right? I didn't know what, I knew it was emotional crap, because if I used like a roller with emotional positive oils, I felt better for a little bit, right? I got relief for that discomfort for a little bit, but then it would just keep coming up. So we worked on that, and I got stuck with a belief, which is the protocol we're going to do here in a second with Iris. And I got stuck with a belief. So Joyce came over to me and she helped, because I went like way back. I almost fell backwards. I was like, no, thank you. That affirmation does not resonate with me. I don't feel that at all. And it went to number 6, which is I am worthy, which comes up a lot for me, right? So in my life, I was told, not just absorbed, but I was told my entire life that I was not worthy of goodness. I was not worthy of these things to happen. I was just, my self-worth was crap, right? And we worked on that, and she helped me with that. And the emotional release of where that came from was magnanimous. I don't even know how to describe that emotional situation, but I cried and there was no control over it. And I released all that pain and all that stuff. And it was an issue with my father. And we don't have to go into that, right? We don't have to dive into those negative things. We just know where it come from. I know I released it and my pain has never come back since that day. That's been over 4 years ago. That shoulder pain has never come back. So I'm not taking pain medicine. I'm not needing to do other supplemental things to help that. I did that set of gem. Okay. I'm not saying that you're going to do gem and one day you're going to go in and you're going to be out like perfectly wonderful, right? This is a thing that you're going to do as a tool or use as a tool to help yourself. Just like going to the gym, you're going to go to the gym every time you can to work on those six-pack abs, every time you can to work on that core, right? Or your legs or your biceps. This is the same thing. This is a tool to use for your emotional wellness when you need to, okay? And honestly, if I'm being honest right now, if I do gym every day, I feel a hell of a lot better. It is an awesome tool, okay? All right, so that is my story with gem. That is my first thing with gem, right? That's why I brought this tool to you, and that's why it resonates with me so much, because it worked for me. I was carrying that around since I was 12, and let me tell you, 4 years ago, that was a long time carrying that weight, carrying that pain and discomfort and those emotions, right? And so I know the profound effect it has been on my life and my family and my children, because I released that for myself and for my kids and for everybody above me that did not unleash that, right? That is what gem is about. It's not even helping you. It's like taking your entire family into therapy and walking out just yourself, and you helped everybody at that one session with that one issue. Okay, so we're gonna do that same thing for Iris right now, and you guys are gonna be able to see it in real time. So Iris, we're gonna use, and you know these tools that I use, but I'm gonna show you what they are because my chakra book might be a little bit different than yours. And I know you have the gem book. We're gonna use this book here, right? That Joyce wrote. I think I injured my book here. And then I'm gonna use this chakra book, which is the chakra for beginners. It has 3 extra chakras in it, not just 7, it has 10. And I really, really enjoy this. This book is called Chakras for Beginners. It's by Michael Williams. If you guys want to find it, I did get it on Amazon. And we'll just start with the belief, okay? So we are going to, it's on my 33, if
Yep.
you know the page. Okay. All right. Are you ready? We're going to tap.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to tap, and I want you to take 2, what I do, Iris, and I take 2 deep breaths. One in your nose and one out your nose. And it's kind of an acai breath. It's going to sound like rushing water in the back of your throat. Like you kind of put your tongue to the roof of your mouth when you breathe out. And I'm going to tap above my eyes, below my sinuses, my chin, the middle of my collarbone, and then my pinkies. Okay. That is the one I'm going to do. If you want to do extra, that's absolutely fine. I know some people do underneath their arm, their head, the side of their eyes. So this is what I'm going to do. So we're going to take 2 deep breaths each time. You have your eyes open or your eyes closed. Okay, underneath your eyes. Your chin. Collarbone right in the center. You're doing awesome. And then lastly, you can just do your pinkies however you can do them, and you just hit them side by side. You can fan in front of your face if you're doing this on the recording. You're really going to feel my feet as I go forward or backwards. Like really, when you do this muscle testing, you're going to feel more weights when you say these things on your toes or on your heels. And Iris, do you want me to test for you, or do you want to test for yourself?
I'm going to do it along with you.
Okay.
I can do it from a sitting position.
Awesome.
So.
All right. So my yes, or you can test for yourself. And how you test for yourself is you be like somebody that is not your name. So you'd be like, my name is Tammy. And then if you go forward, then, and if that's not your name, say your name is Iris, and she says out loud, my name is Tammy, and she leans back, that's a no, right? You're saying no to it, or you're saying not for me, right? Then if you say my name is Shannon, I'm leaning forward because that's my name. And so that's how you test for yourself, just a simple form of kinesiology. And that's the one I'm going to use today. So when I lean forward, that means I'm affirming or saying yes in my book. Some people are the opposite. So just test for yourself. You guys are watching this recording. Iris, what is yours when you lean forward, or do you use your hands, or how do you test for yourself?
I lean forward for a yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. All righty. So I'm going to make the statement and then tell me if it's a yes or no. Okay, I'm going to write it down too, but I want you to write it down for yourself. So I'm going to make a statement, Iris, that you are free to live, to demonstrate life through truth and love, which is supported by your divine blueprint.
I'm free to demonstrate life through truth and love, which support my divine blueprint. Yes.
Okay. I am, Iris, you are ready to let go of not good enough.
I'm ready to let go of not good enough. Yes.
Awesome. Iris, you are willing to let go of not good enough.
I am willing to let go of not good enough. No.
Iris, I'm going to ask you and I'm going to affirm that you are able to let go of not good enough feelings.
I'm able to let go of not good enough. Yes. Took a little bit, but yes.
I know, I was like, I'm going to affirm now, Iris, the number 5 is I'm going to affirm that you feel safe in letting go of not good enough.
I'm safe in letting go of not good enough. Yes.
I'm now going to affirm that you feel worthy to let go of not good enough.
I am worthy of not to let go of not good enough. That too took a while.
Let's say it again, because you said it, you actually put a not in the middle of the statement. So I want you to repeat it. I am worthy to let go of not good enough.
I am worthy to let go of not good enough. Yes.
Number 7, you feel supported in letting go of not good enough.
I feel supported in letting go of not good enough. No.
I'm going to make a statement that it is healing for others if you let go of not good enough.
It is healing for others that I let go of not good enough. Yes.
2 more, Iris, you're doing awesome. I'm going to make a statement that you feel that you have time to let go of not good enough feelings.
I feel I have time to let go of not good enough feelings. No.
All right, Iris, lastly, you feel that you have the energy to let go of not good enough feelings.
I feel that I have the energy to let go of not good enough feelings. No.
Okay, so we have 4 options. So then what I do, Iris, is then I go through these 4 and I'm going to ask, normally when we come and somebody does a gym session with me, normally it takes 2 hours. It's going to be 1 set. It's going to be a lot quicker than that, right? And we test to see which belief is your core belief that's holding you back. So which of these 4 no's are the one that we need to work on today? Okay. So I'm going to make a statement and I want you to say them as well. And I'm just going to use the numbers. Okay, we're not going to read the statement again.
Right.
I'm going to affirm, Iris, the root belief that you need to work on today is number 3 on my paper.
The root belief I need to work on today is number 3. Nope.
The root belief that you need to work on today, Iris, is number 7 on my paper.
Number 7. Nope.
The root belief that you need to work on today is number 9 on my paper.
Number 9. Yes.
That's what I got too.
We're in sync, my lady.
Yep. So it's time. So we're going to work with the fact that we're going to work on getting your time back, basically. Do you feel scattered or overwhelmed?
Yes, all the time.
Okay. Which our world that has been, right? Everybody's situations in life the last year, 18 months has been different. The world that we are right now is chaotic. Besides the rest of the stuff that we have to do, right? Besides the rest of the hats that we have.
Right.
So we're just going to work on this. Maybe get a drink of water. I have a drink of water here. Do you have water?
Yeah.
Another thing I always ask people, have Kleenex and water when you do jump.
I was getting the Kleenex and now I have the water. Will you explain to them about the water, why it's so important?
Well, I normally put citrus in my water, but you really well, first of all, it's detoxing if you have citrus in your water. It keeps you hydrated, keeps you flowing, and relaxes and centers you. Like, that's why I drink water. When you're working through things and you're working on your chakras, when you're working on these emotions and you unleash them or release them, that is the flow, and you're going to detox your organs. You're going to let your organs let go of that crap, right? And so after a session or even during the session, it is very imperative that you drink water during and especially after, right? It just really, your chakras are attached to the organs or the organ points of your body, whether it be your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your bladder, all those, your hormones, your root chakra, however it be, the energy flows throughout everything. And then when you unleash those, they're just sitting there, right? That energy is just sitting there and you're going to flush it out. Okay. So that's why we're going to drink water. Both of us.
Yeah.
Both of us are going to drink water. Okay. So we're going to start the protocol, and the next ones are super easy. We have the root issue. If we're going to write an intention now, Iris, okay? So the intention is, if you felt that you had more time to get rid of feelings of not good enough, right? How would that affect your day? What would be the outcome of that? What is the positive outcome of that?
I would be focused. There's the scattered. I would be focused upon. Part of me is saying loving others, and serving them with my knowledge. Does that make?
Absolutely. Because just like we were talking about this challenge, you cannot put your heart and soul in somebody else unless your heart and soul is in yourself first. You can't put your heart and soul, and your mission cannot go forward if you do not have the oxygen mask on yourself, right? So you have to pour and fill your cup first. So that's what we're going to do today. That makes complete sense to me.
So that. I would say I am focused on loving others and giving them my knowledge sounds too.
I think serving them with my knowledge is fine. Okay. Serving them, because you're in the service industry, right? Yeah. Yep. Serving them with the knowledge that your goal that you talked about on Monday was your stroke survivors, thrivers worldwide, right? So your knowledge is what has worked for you and what has worked for all the people that you already have served. And so that power is your knowledge. You're serving them with the knowledge of has good basis, right? That makes sense to me. It feels good. I'm saying yes to that when I'm affirming here. So, yep.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to find the generations. So I'm going to make a statement. We're going to see how many generations this goes back, right? And having time to let go of not good enough feelings. And so I want you to test for yourself as well, since you do gem as well. And so we'll start. So I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to affirm that this issue that we wrote down on our paper, the number one word issue today, that we're going to work on is time. And this goes back more than 5 generations in your family.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. This root issue that you're going to work on today goes back more than 10 generations in your family.
Yes.
This root issue you're going to work on today goes back more than 30 generations of your family.
Yes.
This root issue you're going to work on today goes back 50 generations of your family.
Yes.
Yep. This goes back 100 generations in your family. Okay. Do you want to go further?
No.
You want to just write 100 plus? We're writing 100 plus. Awesome. So that just means, right? First of all, what this means to most of my clients, and I don't know about you, Iris, but when I do this, it takes the pressure off of me. I'm like, oh, I didn't do this to myself. This is great, right? So I know this just affirms that 90% of what we do and how we feel and how we react is already written in our subconscious. That's very true, right? That's what gem is. We're getting down in the subconscious. We're going to release this DNA, right? We're going to release these negative emotions that we have absorbed that's holding us back. All right. So we have the generations. Next is the protocol. We're going to just go into it, right? All right. So we're going to affirm. I'm going to affirm in which phase the incorrect perception started for your root issue and your belief. Does it start in phase 1?
Yes.
Are you sure? I only say that because I almost fell backwards. Okay, so I might have said it too fast because I am a fast talker. So let me just make another. I'm going to affirm out loud. I'm going to affirm that the root issue started for you in phase 1.
I get a yes.
And I got a yes this time too. See, I was talking too fast. I'm now going to affirm with whom it started. Did the root issue that we're working on today for you, did it start in number 1?
No.
Did it start with number 2?
No.
Did it start in number 3?
No.
Did it start with number 4?
No.
You don't know who it started with.
No.
It's okay. Number 5, you guys, if you don't know the gem book, number 5 is it always starts with somebody, right? But Iris, and it being 100 plus generations ago, she might not know who it started with. That's absolutely okay. Sometimes they're just people around us. A lot of times it turns out to be universal family, which to me in my world is like somebody you would see at a baseball park or a game or a zoo, right? Just anybody that's around you, but she doesn't know. And that's okay that she doesn't know. The next step is there's always a driving factor. There's always a negative perception that's driving it. Otherwise, this little thing would have fizzled out, right? It wouldn't have been, it would have not been passed down. So these factors, there's 5 of them. All right. So we're now going to affirm the factors that are driving this generational misconception for you, Iris. And the factors are number 1.
No.
The factors are number 2.
No.
The factors are number 3.
No.
The factors for your issue are number 4.
Yes.
The factors for your issue are number 5.
Yes. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Lies and evil.
Lies and evil. And evil is like not necessarily the devil. The evil is like intent for harm, right? So somebody spoke negatively, right? Spoke a lie, and then they, with the intention to do harm, that was their intention, right? Or they were doing something that was harmful to the person that has passed this generational thing down. Okay. The next step we're going to do is we're going to find the essential oil. And you guys watching Recording Land, there is emotion connected to every essential oil. And the emotions is what we're trying to find here, because these are the things that Iris has absorbed that are making her believe that she does not have time to let go of not good enough feelings. Okay. So we're going to find the essential oil, Iris, next. And there is 6 columns of oils, right? that I have here. So I'm just going to ask you, and I'm going to affirm that the oil that you need to help clear your issue in this set is in column 1.
Yes.
Okay. In column 1, the oil that you need, Iris, to help your issue in this set is in 1 through 5.
No.
Is in 6 through 10.
No.
Is in 11 through 15.
Nope.
Is number 16.
Nope.
17.
Yes. And this
Celery seed. I'm gonna make a statement. We're gonna affirm first, Iris, before you pull that oil out. Iris does have the oils. Do you have the oils in there, Iris?
Yeah.
Okay. Iris does have doTERRA essential oils, which is the oils we use in GEM. And so she will pull that out, but I want to affirm first that there is no other oils that you need to help clear your issue in this set. So is there any other oils that you need to clear your issue in this set, Iris?
No.
Okay. So you can go ahead and find your celery seed, and then we'll find the emotion connected to that oil, okay?
It gets used a lot.
It's amazing oil for digestive support.
I use it in my tea in the morning.
Oh, awesome. Oh, look at that. Look at those emotions. All right. The emotion connected for you and celery seed in this set to clear your issue is number 1.
Let's do that again.
The emotion connected to celery seed for you is number 1.
Nope.
The emotion connected to celery seed essential oil is for you is number 2.
Nope.
The emotion connected to celery seed essential oil for you is number 3.
Nope.
The emotion connected to celery seed is number 4.
Yep.
Which is unworthy, which is what we're working on. So that's perfect, right? All right, the chakra point that you need to place this essential oil on to help clear your issue in this set is chakra 1.
Nope.
Is chakra 2.
No.
Is chakra 3.
Nope.
Is chakra 4.
Nope.
Is chakra 5.
Yes.
That is your heart chakra.
No.
In my book.
With this book? Ah.
My book. It's your
So
heart
I'm
chakra.
thinking of my stuff. Okay.
See, you can't think of your stuff.
No,
so this
I
is what
can't.
this is funny. This is super funny because women, I find women especially that come and do GEM, they think or they try to get their mind, and that is why I'm back and forth. Like I'm flexing sometimes, or I go sideways sometimes, is because the person that I'm connected to, because I'm super empathetic and I can connect to the people that I do GEM with. And so if they're thinking about it, they might be trying to picture what the number is, picture what the outcome is, especially Iris does GEM. So she kind of knows the book, right? She kind of knows the emotion. She kind of knows essential oils and which column they are. So she more so probably tries to figure out the outcome of what her subconscious is telling her or subconscious is telling me. So in my book, the 5th chakra in my book is your heart chakra, which is the center of your body. And celery seed, I don't believe you have to warm fuzzy that. I don't think you have to dilute that for yourself. You can if you want to. Iris,
I'm not gonna put it on. I'm just
fine.
gonna
Yep.
smell.
Just gonna smell it. Yep. Because Iris just smells her essential oils. It's absolutely fine. It's however anybody feels comfortable. So I'm gonna write. We're gonna talk about the affirmation here. We're going to think about your heart. You can even just think about your heart and then smell the essential oil while I say the affirmation. Okay. I would ask the original power of celery seed essential oil to resolve and release fatherhood issues, instilling tenderness and strength of her heart, promoting self-acceptance for Iris. Charging the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started and with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
Tension is leaving. That's it exactly. Tension is leaving. This person was taking all this tension on this person's shoulders. And I want to just wiggle and shake.
Oh, I love it. I love every second of this release. This is amazing.
Yes. More.
Look at your affect. Does everybody in recording land, you guys notice her affect and how different it is? That was just one set. That was just your belief. That was just not having time to let go of unworthy feelings, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have the goosebumps, you guys. I have the goosebumps. It has to be true.
I have to tell you this. I do gym for me, not as often as I'd like, about once a week. But because I feel like I don't have time, here it is again. But there are some days when it's just, oh, okay, let's go on to the next one. But there are some days that are like this, that, oh, I needed that. And this person needed that more than I needed that. Wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to have to stick this in my diffuser for the rest of the day.
Absolutely. That's a very good idea. Let's take a drink of water. Let's just continue
Cheers.
that release. Cheers.
Skull.
That was powerful. And I hope that was as powerful. I know it was powerful for you, Iris. And I hope that was as powerful as it could be for you guys in recording land there in Mastermind. If you're watching this recording, that is gem. That is gem at its finest. That is an amazing emotional release. It wasn't bad. It was like she was happy to let that tension go. It made her feel happy. It made her feel just really less tension, right? She's stretching her neck. She feels like she can stretch around. She can feel like there's more movement. There's not stuckness or stagnant there, right? She feels, and she's talked about on Monday, that she's stuck and she doesn't know how to go forward, right? She did the work. She created the dream board. Did you write the letter?
Yeah, and burned it.
See, she wrote the letter to herself, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she burned the letter, right? So she did the work. She drew the line in the sand and she did the work. And today she did gem and she released this negative belief that's been holding her back, right? And that is what this challenge is about. Just this small piece, right? Just this first little layering block, this brick of the foundation to change your dang world. Oh my goodness. Win-win.
Shannon knows me, and so she knows when it's important, when I've had something important happen.
Yes, and she gets all giggly. It's amazing. I love every second of this. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is goodness. You guys, oh my goodness. Oh, how do you feel? Like, just describe how you feel.
I feel like I need to get up and run around the house. And for me, I'm a stroke survivor, a stroke thriver, and so I don't run.
Maybe if a bear was chasing you.
I will walk very quickly. I walk in 3-4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But I think I'm going to go run around the house.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. This was so great. Thank you so much for joining this, Iris. And I'm so blessed to have, this was awesome to do it. We were going to do it in a group and the other ladies, time constraints happen and things happen today. This is a Friday for them. If you're watching recording, I don't even know what day it is. It's absolutely fine. But I'm so incredibly glad that we could help this and do this one-on-one with you, Iris. This was amazing. I'm going to stop the recording and Iris, just stay here just for a second. Okay. But you guys, thank you so much. If you guys have any questions, if you want to join the next course, if you want to dive in and you're like, okay, this teaser was amazing, I need to do all the things. You need to join that all immersive or that full immersive course that starts November 1st, 2021. And I'm sure there's another one if you're on here after that. So thank you again for joining this third session in this week-long challenge. I hope it benefited you as much as this smiley lady right next to me. So that is amazing. Thank you again so much. Shannon Morrison here. Find me and follow me on My Resilient Wellness. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day.